Hello everyone, I'm Gregory Syiek and today I will be reviewing a TED Talk. The TED Talk I have chosen is on the Estonian government. The original TED Talk is uh, given by a woman named Anna Piperal. I'm doing this on 6/12/20. The TED Talk that I've chosen is called What a Digital Government Looks Like by Ann Piperal. Ann Piperal describes herself as an e-government expert. Her TED Talk is about the country of Estonia, where she is from, and its digital society. I would like to summarize her talk. Estonia is a small country right next to Russia, below Finland. It experienced over 30 years of Soviet occupation. Once the USSR fell, they had to rebuild their country and economy from scratch. The government decided to develop a digital society. She describes it in detail, and it sounds very successful. She states that Estonians can do almost everything digitally except for three things: get married or divorced, pick up your identification papers, and buy or sell real estate. The speaker goes on to state that almost all public services can be done digitally, such as education, police, justice, starting a company, applying for benefits, looking for your health records, challenging a parking ticket, and her favorite, filing taxes. She can do her taxes from her phone by simply swiping on a few pages of pre-filled data on her income and deductions and submitting them. It only takes about 3 minutes. She doesn't have to collect receipts, do math, or consult a tax person. The speaker, Ms. Piperal, goes on to say that she has not needed to visit a state office in over 7 years. The government working digitally has no labyrinth of bureaucracy. Because everything is digital, even the cabinet ministers work digitally. Ms. Piperal talks about other countries having a lack of trust. The government doesn't trust the people, and the people don't trust the government. In Estonia, they have trust because being digital has transformed the role of the state. She states that Estonia is an example that technology has the ability to simplify government and makes it more trustworthy. Because of their digital nature, the Estonian government tries to do four things: employ common principles, redesigning rules and procedures, and get rid of unnecessary data collection and task duplication, and becoming more open and transparent. The first key to Estonian design principles must guarantee privacy and confidentiality of data. There's a strong digital identity that is issued by the state. It is compatible with everything and has a single signature to it. Every citizen of Estonia has one. It is legally binding in Estonia and in the European Union. This identity and signature gives the person access to personal data of all the civilian public services. This is all done with one tool. The second principle of Estonian design is the only once policy. Estonia's government cannot ask for the same data more than once. It can't store data in more than one place. This rule defines the whole structure of data collections in their country. This rule does the following: the state can't store data in more than one place, defines the whole structure of data collections, defines what data is collected, defines who maintains the database, avoids centralization of databases, avoids duplication of databases, guarantees the data is up to date, avoids a single point of failure, and keeps the data from being replicated. The data exchange platform, called the X-Road, helps secure the data collection system. This platform has been used since 2001. It connects the public sector to databases, registries, local municipalities, and businesses. It organizes a data exchange in a way that is secure and regulated. The system saves audible traces of each movement of data. It shows a screenshot of a live feed showing every action within the system. Once again, there is no central database whatsoever. The third principle of Estonian data collection is confidentiality and privacy, as well as reliability and integrity of information. For example, if someone changes your medical information about allergies, it could be dangerous. In a digital system like this one, the one used in Estonia, where there's no paper origins or only digital origins, blockchain is what they use to protect the integrity of data in real time. It's an auditor program that promises no access to a database or any type of manipulation. It remains unrecorded. In other words, there would always be a record of change or any type of access. Data ownership is a key in designing a system. In the Estonian system, people don't worry about the data that their government or tech companies and other companies gather about them. What they will not share or sell, they will not share or sell the information in the Estonian system. People own the data collected about them. People have an absolute right to know what information is collected and who can access the information. For an example, every time a policeman, doctor, or state official accesses personal information of the citizens online, they only get access after logging in. Also, they can only see the information that they need for their job. Every time they make a request, this is saved in a log file that is part of the state's public record. There is transparency. The speaker goes on to talk about how there was a cyber incident, the first one being in 2007, that blocked their networks and made access to services impossible. But the cybersecurity but they had put cybersecurity into effect. The system also employs something called a data embassy that is not located in Estonia. They export a copy of the data outside the country-wide network to an extraterritorial space, such as an embassy. They have data embassies to hold the most critical digital assets of the Estonian government, to guarantee the continuity of operations. Protection of their database is protecting their sovereignty in a case of physical attack on their country. I have 3 questions. Can the system ever be hacked? Do government officials have too much or too little control over this digital system? And can this type of system be used for different governments in other countries? Thank you.